In this video, I'm going to talk about making lines. Now, we've already made a few, but I'm going to go into some details about how you can how you can input the points in different ways, and also how you can make lines that are not vertical or horizontal. So we've already started off by making lines using our known coordinate system. So I have the UCS icon here, and I'm going to make a line from our 0, 0 coordinate to 2, 2. So this line, this point is at coordinate point 2, 2. Now, I can also make a line just anywhere in the model space. And if I put 2, 2, it's going to make that second point relative to the original point. So if I typed in ID, this point here is -3, some decimal, and this one is going to be -1 in the X. This one is going to be 1.55 in the Y, and this one 3.55. So you can see there's a 2-unit distance to the in the X direction and 2-unit distance in the Y direction. Right now, I didn't specify an angle in that case, but before I go into working with the angles, another way to input a line in AutoCAD is using the line command. Click a point, and right now the ortho setting is not set. If I want this to be a horizontal line, I need to turn that on, and I can input a value to generate the line and press enter to leave the command. Same way with the vertical lines, I can click a point, give it a distance, and then enter to exit the command. When we're working with angles, it's a little bit different. First of all, I'm going to turn off ortho. I type a line, type the line command, pick a point. You can see that I have the angle is appearing. So 26 degrees. Let's see if we come down here. Maybe it's a little easier to see. Let's specify next point won't be on top of it. I can find 45 degrees and then input my value of 4 or 5 or whatever the distance is going to be and press enter. So I know that if I check this distance here, I'm typing distance. Let me zoom in a little closer. So again, if you want to check to see how far 2 points are from one another, distance, DIST, click, and it should be 4 units. Okay. Now, to check what the angle is, I can click on it. And right now I have the properties window open, but let's say I didn't. I'm going to close that. I can type in properties. Oops, let's get back to the properties. And it will turn on this panel, the properties panel. You can type in properties. You can also type in MO, which is short for modify. And then anything that I have like a circle here. You'll notice that nothing is selected right now. As soon as I pick the circle, it tells me what that object is. So if I was to press escape and then click on the line, there's the line. Okay, so that's one way to make angles. Another way to make an angle is to, choose your first point. And let's say I want to make a 45-degree angle that's 6 units long. The way that you input this is to type in at 6 to do the less than symbol 45, and then enter. Okay, so let's just check this distance from here to here is 6. And when I click on it and I scroll down here, it tells me the angle is 45. So let me go through those steps again. Let's say we're going to make a line that's 3 units long, and it's going to be at 135 degrees. So I type in L for line, pick a point, and then I type in at 3 less than symbol 135. Okay, now let's check it. Distance, click, 3 units long. When I select the object and I scroll down, it says the angle is 135. Okay, so either way is acceptable. Personally, I find it's kind of hard sometimes to get the angle correct by just moving the mouse around, so you can see it's changing. If I want to do 60 degrees, it takes a little bit of work to kind of get it to hit that desired degree. Plus, you may want to have a degree that's, a decimal, 60.75 or something like that. So I typically use the kind of the typed in version of at, and the length less than symbol, and then the degrees. But again, it just really depends on the situation.